What is the best affiliate program to promote on Facebook? Now, there are obviously a lot of different answers to this depending on your niche, but in this video, I really want to have more of a raw conversation about this topic. We do videos every day on this channel, so a lot of these are really just like daily conversations between me and you. Not only the exact program that you should promote, though I do have a couple ideas that I'm still working through, but also how you should be thinking about the things you promote. So I want to go through a little bit of my experience. I've done about 1.7 million in affiliate commissions from various programs. One of my best is the program that I actually started with, which we'll talk about here in a minute. But I just want to, because I know a lot of people who are following me now are leaning into Facebook. We've done a lot of content on this now, right? This was me starting on Facebook, realizing how much traffic was being driven, how quickly, went into a full strategy here, got monetized a few days ago. And I really want to talk about like what is the affiliate, what is the perfect affiliate offer that you should be promoting, or where should you be sending your traffic? We did a video just the other day on the difference between your own product and selling affiliate products, why I always recommend affiliate products to beginners. Digital products are good as you get more experience, but you can learn so many of the skills and have so much extra leverage by just finding someone else's really good affiliate offer. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. I think this will be really beneficial to some people as you just think through what is Facebook, what are these interactions like, what am I trying to sell to somebody else. And then one more video recommendation is making sure you understand your avatar. We dove deep into it in this video. Because if you don't understand your avatar and you're not constantly talking to the same person, it doesn't matter what you sell because you're not resonating with that individual. We need to understand who we're talking to make sure that the offer makes sense for them, right? So what is the best affiliate program? So let me kind of go into what I'm doing a lot right now. So I'll actually pull this up. Like I said, this is going to be a more raw video, more of an episode or a conversation between us, more so than it is some traditional video. So here's my account right now. And you can see, as we've talked about in many of these videos, mainly what I am doing is I am sending people to my core traffic source, and I'll tell you why in a second, and to my lead magnet. So most of my posts, let's see. So here's a good example. A lot of these thread posts. So we've got our hook, we've got our thread, we've got our comment to help boost engagement. We then add a YouTube video driving to my traffic source and my lead magnet. So this is mainly what I'm doing on YouTube, is driving people to my lead magnet, which we've had a ton of opt-ins from this. And my lead magnet not only tells them who I am, what I do, how to like start in this world of making consistent 10K months, but then also redirects them back to my YouTube and my primary offer, which is primarily what I do is high ticket coaching, right? Like I take your expertise in whatever industry and help you make consistent 10K months with it. And then for select clients, we go even beyond that and talk about how do you make 50 to 100K by going from just a core offer to instilling coaching in and doing that at a higher ticket level. We have a lot of videos about that in the channel. If you want a recommendation for which one to watch, ask me in the comments. I know I address it in Escape the Cubicle is one of them, but I address it in a lot of these videos. So that's what I'm doing right now. A lot of what I'm doing is driving people to my YouTube channel and to my lead magnet. The primary reason that I do this, I don't necessarily recommend it to everyone. I mean, a lead magnet is always a good idea because now you're controlling the traffic and now you can redistribute it in your emails wherever you want to distribute it. But I went over in this video how for me, if you want to watch this one, this is, where is it? Best traffic right here. But for me, everything has to funnel into YouTube because my coaching is a very high ticket price. It's a long-term. So the way the program's structured is we work with you until you hit 2 consecutive 10K months or up to a max of a year, right? So it's a long-term coaching program because we want to get high-level results for a select group of people. But in order to buy this offer, statistically, someone needs to watch between about 15 and 20 hours of my content to develop the level of know, like, and trust that they need with me in order to feel comfortable with a decision like this. And again, my coach, I pay him $16,000 a month, right? So I had to watch a ton of his content before I actually believed he could help me achieve, which he has. It's been actually crazy. I've never been a big like coach person. He was the first coach I ever hired. And I believe in it more now than I ever had. It's unbelievable how much value I've gotten out of working with him and why I do it, because I just think I can present that same value to customers I work with. But it has to go through YouTube for me. It just has to. because I need people watching more of my content. But at the same time, if you followed my second YouTube channel, Jake the Affiliate, it's really been more for fun. It's been more for a case study. But it's a little sad right now that I don't have like a primary affiliate offer that I promote. I do reviews and bonuses for lots of different like Warrior Plus products and do a lot of launch jacking and things like that. And again, those are really more for fun just because I enjoy it more so than it is like I'm trying to make bank with affiliate marketing like I did back in the day. So I want to talk about what makes a great affiliate offer and then give a couple examples of what I'm seeing right now. So let's grab this. So in a perfect world, I want a cheap front end offer. Let's say like a $7 offer. Now, if you do something like Warrior Plus, these are everywhere, right? So we're actually going to pull up, let's say the top 3 ones. I think these are the top 3 today. So 1,000 sales, 500, like these are converting well. Everything is going well with these. So let's look at this one, for example. We can just look at the overview actually. So this is actually a really good one compared to most. This one can make you up to a maximum of $473 in their funnel. That's great. Like $473 is, I like to say a high ticket commission is between $500 and $2,500. I like to be making at least, I like to have the potential to make a minimum of $500 from something I promote, or it's like, man, is it really worth it? Because I have to get so many customers in order to hit like a basic goal of 10K a month, which is how I teach this. Like when I want the ability to make high level commissions, I want the ability to see $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 pop into my account. But honestly, this is the high end of what you're seeing on a place like Warrior Plus. But here's the thing with Warrior Plus or any network, right? You only get the money you make them in the funnel. So the reason he'll pay out $473 to you is because now he owns the lead and he can sell all of his other products. But you're only making money on this funnel, which again, this is one of the better ones because it does have pretty high. I've never seen that before. Multiple sales pages. I think this is one, again, this is a good one. There's a reason these are the top ones. People are promoting ones that have some earning range. Let me find like a decent one, like an average one. Again, these might not, I'm just gonna grab these 3. That was the one I just had, wasn't it? Of course. This is what I found to be significantly more common. It's around like 130. So I've got to send traffic to something that does not have the ability to go over above 130. And it's not that it's bad. It's not that I won't promote something that's good that's on a launch like this, but I don't want it to be my main offer. Like I might do this as like a one-off project. Hey, I reviewed this. This is really good. Here's some awesome bonuses that are going to help you achieve this. There's some great products that I found on Warrior Plus. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want that to be my primary offer. This isn't something I want to go promote where the cap I can make is 130. Or the cap I can make is 186. So, and even with these, a lot of Warrior Plus is far more like launch dependent and doesn't sell. This is an opinion. I actually don't know this for a fact, but it feels like it's so launch dependent and it doesn't continue to get a lot of traffic because the same seller is just on to the next item, on to the next offer, like in a month. So this one product will not continue to sell month after month after month after month, year after year in the same way. So what we really want, I'm actually going to make a note on this while we're here. Actually, I'm going to come back to that. So what we want is we want to have an easy front end offer, right? So if I'm on Facebook, I'm promoting something, I want an impulse purchase. I want something that someone can see and say, oh, $7. I'll give that a try. Why not? But I need a back end. So I want to work with a company who has this massive slew of products in the back end. And when I send you a lead and someone buys a $7 product, I now want commissions on your entire back end. I don't care how many, I don't care if you have 5 offers, 100 offers, you add offers in the future. I brought you this lead. I brought you now this customer. I want money on everything you sell them. And this is what you don't see on networks, which again, I understand there's some complexity there, but this is possible. So my original promotion, go back to 2019. I first got into this world was with Legendary Marketer. So they had at the time a front end $7 offer I should have well, I don't need to pull up their offer now. I can just talk about it. A $7 offer on the front end that went into a 15-day business challenge. The $7 offer was a 15-day business challenge. And then what they did were they were really good at sales. So they had I'm just going to type this. They had a full sales team that they would send everybody through. Okay, so you buy the $7 on day 4 or 5, you get offered a high ticket item, which for them was $2,500. This is not easy. I need to find a better way to do this. And if they made that sale, I would make a $1,000 commission. Okay, so this was this was the business blueprint. And then they had higher ticket stuff. They had higher level coaching. They had a mastermind, and I would continue to get paid on all of those high ticket things. So their sales team, they would during the challenge on day 4, they would get pitched the $2,500 option, the business blueprint. Then they would work with a sales team throughout the process who did genuinely help them and answer questions and stuff. But they were also throughout the rest of the 15 days, the other 11 days, promoting back to this. Like, this is the core offer, right? So now all I did was drive traffic, and they're converting on the back end for me. So not only do we have high ticket options, we have a team that is actually working to convert sales on my behalf in the back end. So this was, and still to my opinion, one of the most perfect situations for an affiliate offer ever. Now, I really don't know. Again, I'm very unaware because I stepped out for like 3 or 4 years. I went into online arbitrage. I mean, we if you've heard me talk about this, we made a lot of money in online arbitrage, and I'll do a separate video on why we swung into consulting instead of doubling down. The short version is potential risk with Amazon. I just don't trust them. So we like slowly sold out of our inventory over the course of about a year. And not saying we won't ever do some of that, but I just like, this is far more of a lifestyle business that I want. I want the ability to make 1 video per day, maybe 3 or 4 per week, just hop on coaching calls and just work with a small handful of clients to get maximum results. It's just a better life. It's really good money, but at the same time, it's super fulfilling work just working with a handful of clients. I love the lifestyle of this model. But if you're on Facebook and you're making content all the time, what offer are you sending somebody? Let's go back to the original premise of this question. Because are you sending them to a $500 offer? Are you sending them to a $1,000 offer? Are you sending them to a $97 offer? A lot of times these offers are not, they can be impulse buys, but like you have to do a little bit of selling in the DM. If I have a $7 offer, I can just tell you about it. You make a purchase and then it's out of my hands. Like if you have questions, of course I'm going to answer those. But really what you're going to do is you're going to get plugged in to their system. You're going to get plugged into their community. You're going to ask your questions to the dedicated salesperson. And it takes a lot of pressure off the front end affiliate. So the question I have, what are these? This is the question you should be asking. Jake, where can I find something like this, something in this world? I'll give you one other great strategy. This is kind of off the cuff because we're just having a raw conversation today. It's a fun video. This is a strategy that used to be gold. I don't see it as much now, even though people definitely still do it. Is let your lead magnet be a mini course. Need to get better at this. I'm going to have to start pulling out my iPad. The problem is I use it for audio. Use your lead magnet as a mini course, and then in the mini course, explain why this software is going to help. So, I mean, this is how a lot of people used to sell ClickFunnels. I'm sure people still do for Go High Level. I hate Go High Level so much. I throw that in at least every 4 or 5 videos. But people would, I mean, Spencer Meekum was one of the first I saw do this really, really well, where he would teach email marketing at a high level. It was a full course on, I think he did it for ClickFunnels too, but he was like full course on email marketing. And he's like, the one I recommend is Active Campaign. And then throughout this course, you can obviously do it in any one that you want. I'm going to show you inside of Active Campaign because that's what I use. And so he did so much value in this course, and he was just sending people to Active Campaign. And if you start using Active Campaign, there's very high potential. I've been using it now for like 5 years, so I hope he still gets commissions on those. But this is also another really good strategy to collect email and go to that. If that's another affiliate strategy that you want because you can't find something like this, you can do this strategy. It works really, really well. So again, let's go back to what kind of $7 offers are out there. So With Legendary Marketer, I just don't hear about them much anymore. They still have a front end offer. They switched it to a online business builder or a AI business builder challenge. That's like $17. I assume they still run fundamentally the same system. But I think one thing that happened to them is they got very comfortable because they got so big. And again, this is opinion. I really don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I just don't hear anyone promoting them anymore, which is very weird because of how good this was. I think they got comfortable and just stopped iterating while everybody else was making the latest, the greatest new product. They just had the same product that they didn't iterate on enough, which is a shame. Maybe they are still. I still do promote them sometimes because again, this is the company that helped me make $200,000 of profit in my very first year while working a 60-hour-a-week job as a youth pastor. So like, I fully believe in what this company can teach. And it's just frustrating that I don't see it being like a main offer anymore. And again, I touch it, but like, it's just wild. Again, I stepped away, so I don't know all the story of what happened there. Now, there is one that I've recently seen that I'm going to touch on a little bit in this video that I don't fully endorse yet because I haven't started promoting it. I haven't really gone down the rabbit hole. And again, this is a side project for me because everything that I'm doing is this, right? Like the only thing I really care about is bringing on high-level clients and working with like 5, 10, 20 clients over the course of a year to hit consistent 10K months and eventually scale. I would much rather work with a small number and hit basically guaranteed results than play this game at this point in my career. But I still do this for fun because I do like affiliate marketing. This is just like for fun stuff for me while I'm also sending people to my main thing. So there's an offer that I recently came across. I'm going to talk through it a little bit. And this is more of like, I'm going to show you what one looks like. And if I end up promoting this hard, you'll see it coming out. And I'll also leave a link in the description so you can check it out if you do want to. Before I do that, I also want to give one really, really, really good example. And this one is as good. This might even be better. It's a completely different niche. It's not make money online. It might be just in a different way. This is Augusta Precious Metals. So this is specifically, and this is again, just be thinking like, what can I find that is like this? That I send someone something for free and then the company hard codes me and follows up on my behalf. That's what we want. So Augusta Precious Metals, I'm also doing this with business loans, by the way, another high ticket item. Augusta Precious Metals they have this free gold IRA guide. So you enter this information and you get this free guide on how to invest in a gold IRA, which is an awesome product. And then they have sales reps who will call and follow up and answer questions. And I mean, they actually have a phenomenal team, which is why this program is so good. If you have questions about this, email me. I actually think I might have a second tier affiliate link. So if you think about signing up as an affiliate, email me at info@jakethornhill.com and I'll give you my link and a bunch of bonuses to help you promote, because if you're able to make some money, I get a small little chunk of that as a second tier. But how awesome is this that I can give you something for free, literally give you a lead magnet that I don't have to create, and then it goes into their ecosystem and they take care of it. So this isn't something like we mainly do, but this is a phenomenal opportunity if you're in more of the investing kind of space. This is why you see Birch Gold is a big one. There are 6 or 7 of these that you see doing sponsorships all over the place because they can make so much money on the back end and you get a kick of everything they make. So that's another really good way. And then this is the company I was talking about more in the MMO, make money online space, called the OLSP System. I don't actually know what it stands for. But their main product is a mega link. I'm going to drop a link in the description so you can go check this out more on your own. But it seems to me, and again, I need to do a lot more research on this because I am a little confused whether it's just the funnel you're getting paid on or everything once they get in the system. Because that's a big deal to me. Like, if you have a lot of products, I want to get paid. I don't need like 50% on everything necessarily, but I want something on everything on a customer that I personally brought you. So here's their thing is like their mega link. They have a $7 upfront, which I think you get 100% of. I think it's flat 7. They have 2 upsells, which you're getting make money on, that you make money on. They have both of these are per month if they decide to get those. So you're not only there's potential of an easy front end at a $7 price point, 2 recurring ones, and a high ticket. Okay, so we have all three of those. And again, I'm not fully sure how all of these work out, but you can increase commissions. One thing that I really like about this one, which is why I'm actually interested, is what you really need to do. People don't think about this with affiliate offers. If I send someone an affiliate offer and then they still have a bunch of questions, I want them to take their questions to someone in the system. I want them to take their questions to Legendary Marketer sales team, or to the Facebook page they have with a lot of other people, or to like I'll answer questions, but I am not support. This is a big part of why I love affiliate marketing, is because I'm just sending traffic. I'm not a support channel. Again, I am happy to answer questions, but I can only do so much as I like being a small team. I don't have my team handling support stuff. It's all me who handles support. So what I really like about OLSP, whatever it is, again, use the link in the description. You can go check out the thing about the mega link, which is really cool. So they have a few things. First of all, they have a point system in the back, which is motivating daily action. I'm going to do a full video on this if I actually end up promoting it. I'll definitely do it on my second channel. This isn't necessarily a recommendation. This is more of like, this is the kind of thing I really like. So maybe it's a cool opportunity. But if not, like, still factor it as, oh, this is what I should be looking for in whatever niche I'm promoting. So here are their leaderboards. And so you can see they have these monthly prize pools, and you can, if whoever has the most points, which is not just sales, it's daily actions, can win up to $10,000 just by having the most points, and that's not even sales. So let's look at how you earn points. It's things like, hey, check the emails we sent you. Go through the onboarding training. And what they're doing is, like, if people do these things, they're going to be more successful. So we're going to reward them for taking the actions that will make them successful. This is a very, very cool strategy. So, like, you are micro wins. I had a conversation with a potential client about this just the other day. It was funny. We were on a strategy call. We were talking about his business, and I was walking through like three of the things that make people fail in this world, in this business. And I typically like to say it is an outdated blueprint, it is unnecessary complexity, and it is shiny object syndrome. Well, he added a fourth one of just burnout, and I'm like, this is so true. And it's not that they get burnt out from all the work; it's that they get burnt out from the work without seeing any wins. So you have to create micro wins for somebody, or like you work for 2 weeks nonstop every free second you have, see no production, and you're like, man, why am I doing this? But in this, you're earning points, which is actually going to a real life competition that would allow you to make money. Like, this is a really cool strategy of how you can make micro wins every day. And again, everyone can check their email. Everyone can do it onboarding training. Everyone can like just talk about their results. Other onboarding special tasks. I think there's some stuff like in the community. So I think they have a community of people. And if you go in, here you go. If you're making new comments in the community, you're getting points from that. Obviously then you get them if you do new sales, if you make a new purchase. It's just a really smart system. Gamifying stuff like this is so unbelievably intelligent. So again, they check a lot of the boxes for me of what I'm looking for. Of a nice front end offer. You get in, you have a lot of community effort. I think they have a sales team. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they do. That's going to help. But they also just have a really good community of people who are enjoying promoting this thing together, which is a big part of what Legendary Marketer used to have. So again, I'll throw, they need to fix this acronym. The acronym sucks. OLSP. I'll throw the link down in the description if you want to go check it out. And if I dive farther into it and think it's really appealing, or if you experience it or have experience with it, let me know, and I'll do more promotional stuff on this. I like what they're building out though. They have more products. So not only do they have this front end Megalink product, they have some others that they've built in. And again, I'm just starting to check this out. They also have, I think you can either grow into these different levels or pay into them. And this is what's going to allow you to access some of these other tiers. Again, very early on. Like, I think that's like their highest level you could pay into. They also do some second tier commissions. So this now provides an incentive to like bring people on and then train them to get results. I love this stuff. I think this is what really provides the incentive to help people win. And that's really what it's about. Like, I just want people to win. So if you're looking for a really good affiliate program, I encourage you to take some of these things into perspective, or start thinking about some of these things. High ticket. I love my method. Lead magnet, daily conversations with people in email, constant YouTube videos like this where you can build relationships with people. If you are just an affiliate marketer, just doing affiliate offers, find a low ticket or a free that you can send people to, and then the company you're promoting is going to handle the back end selling, and you're going to them. You're hard coded, so you will get commissions when those sales happen. And these things do exist in every industry. It's harder in some industries than others, of course, but they do exist in other industries. When you bring someone a customer, your expectation is that you get paid on everything that customer buys. And the lower ticket on the front end and the higher ticket on the back end, the better, because it creates more potential, earning potential. Last thing, what you want to be doing, if it'd be great to do just a little bit of an assessment of your time. If anything more than 5% of your time is going to something other than just traffic, 95% of your time should be driving traffic to offer Facebook content, YouTube content, emails, whatever. It should all be here. That's where your time should be going. This is how you make money as an affiliate. If that is not where your time is going, you need to snip some things out of your time. This is what you need to be doing, and let them handle back end sales. So, okay? Don't go hang out in the community for 30 hours a day. That's not where you're making your money. All right here, all on traffic, all on content, all on conversations with prospective clients, or just content. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. This was far more raw than I usually do on here, but I think this is worth presenting and worth thinking about, because a lot of people are just messing this up. Like, you just don't, you're promoting a crap offer that has limited earning potential, and it's also too high ticket on the front end, which you can do. It's just far more trust you have to develop with somebody. It's far more conversations in a DM. It's far more content that they have to see. If we have something that is impulse buy on the front, and then we let them handle it on the back, that is the ideal scenario. So hope this was helpful. Let me know any questions you have in the comments. Make sure to subscribe. Basically, I have daily videos at this point, and I'm going to have great content coming for you literally every single day. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you again very soon on the next video.